Hey YouTubers, I've got another discussion I want to talk about today, and here in Texas I've heard it argued left and right, up and down and around in circles. I even heard it said incorrectly multiple times on the radio. There's a big discussion on where you can carry concealed, and the fact there's many people that still believe that you cannot carry concealed in a church, or a place of worship, to include synagogues, in nursing homes, hospitals, or amusement parks. Yes, you can, in the state of Texas. In order for them to keep you out of those places, it's just like any other place, other than, of course, the federal building. They don't have to tell you, or they don't have to post a sign, but in order for a church, a nursing home, a hospital, or an amusement park to prevent you from entering, they have to post a legal 3006 sign. It changed years ago, but it's still out there, and I've heard it argued, like I said, on the radio. There was a caller that called in on KLBJ. If you're from Texas, I'm sure you know the station. They called in on KLBJ and actually argued it with a police officer. The police officer said, no, it is legal to carry in a church. No, I know, I took the course. Well, someone was obviously reading out of an old handbook or something, because yes, it is legal unless they post a 3006. Part of the confusion comes from the way the statute reads, because you have the statute that originally tells you that you cannot, and then under that it's like a .11 underneath that statute, where if you continue to read, which a lot of people stop reading right then and there because they think their question is answered. If you continue to read, it will say, in order for them to keep you out, not in that specific language, it'll be all in legal gobbledygook, they have to post a 3006 sign. So basically, it would be like any other place of business, okay? So if anybody had misunderstood that, or if there's any questions, go on the state website and you can get the full statutes and download them. So it's well worth your time. And again, it's for Texas residents, so I know we're kind of a little bit limiting who we're talking to on this, but another little thing for Texas residents, which is you might be interested in, is there's a website called Texas3006.com. So Texas3006.com. Okay? There's no dot between the 30 and the 06, okay? But basically what they've done is they have a wall of shame that lists businesses that do not allow you to enter, okay? You have the AMC Theaters. They have a 3006 sign. It's in the lower corner of the entrance doors. Shame on them. That is not allowed. That sign must be in an easily visible area to see. So is it, the back lettering is on glass, foot of door, text undersized. So it tells you right there that it is not a valid sign, okay? The Memorial Hermann Baptist Hospital in Beaumont has a sign. Main entrance, south side, left of the door. Yes, it is a valid sign, okay? The Collin County Central Appraisal District, they have one. That's it's on the glass of the front door. English only, unsure, and that's another thing. 3006 has to be both in English and Spanish here in Texas, okay? It says English only, unsure of whether the type of government building is allowed to have a 3006. Was the comments on that. Chuck E. Cheese in Houston. Seriously, a restaurant? That's just kind of ridiculous. Second entrance inside the foyer. Second entrance. See what I'm saying? So anyway, there's more of them if you want to continue to look. So again, it's Texas3006.com. Okay? That's just a little information. But again, I'm kind of one of those people that if there's a 3006 sign, then they don't want my business. okay? Because if I can't protect myself in your store, then I'm not going in. Because I know, I've seen too often times that they cannot and do not protect you. Only you can protect you in the manner that you choose to. So that's just my feelings on it. I'd like to hear back a little bit on how you feel about a business that puts up a 3006. Do you go into that business, or do you not go into that business? We know that there's, of course we're not talking about schools. That's a whole different situation. And federal, like the post office and stuff, okay? But we're talking about businesses that have a choice. Like Walgreens, that allows their customer, me, to enter the store, and I can carry my concealed handgun, and yet their employees cannot, okay? So another big one is I'm going to cover on another video, because I don't like the videos to get too long. So the next one I'm going to cover is the Texas parking lot law. Okay? I'll get back to you. Thanks for your time, YouTubers. This is how a legal 3006 sign looks, okay? It must be in contrasting colors. Okay, so if it's black lettering, white background, not necessarily those colors, but it must be in contrasting colors. Letters must be 1-inch block letters, English and Spanish. Must be the exact verbiage that you see on this sign. Okay? It must say, pursuant to Section 3006 Penal Code, trespass by holder of a license to carry a concealed handgun, a person licensed under Subchapter H, Chapter 411, Government Code, Concealed Handgun Law, may not enter this property with a concealed handgun. That is the exact verbiage, no exceptions. Just because they have a sign up that says no handguns or anything else, that doesn't work, okay? Prohibiting handguns in a business or other entity. That is the only thing. English and Spanish.